Alright then, here we go. Look at that lovely little F-15 Eagle. Is it an Eagle or is it a C? How can you tell? My man's in a rush. Oh, nice paint job. I'm digging that. Look at that. What paint job's that? It's got a shark on it and everything. Hello. Like it. I like it, man. Alright. So here we go then. A month on. Oh, everyone's coming. Are we having a party? Are we going to the disco, guys? Right, let's get some power. Love fumbling around. I guess this is where you want pass-through, isn't it? Because you're fumbling away for keyboard and controls. Now, luckily, because I've got a decent HOTAS, you can just bind everything and just kind of learn everything, which is nice, isn't it? Is that a parachute? Oh dear, that's not looking very good, is it? Ground. This is the fun part without a pass-through. Trying to remember where F8 is. I have to count with my fingers. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, fun. Alright, here we go. Let's get more chaff because we're probably against AMRAMs. Let's go ECMs because I need all the help we can get. Let's go 70 Thieves. Once I've set up, I'll be able to start talking about something if anybody's actually interested. Semi-active, let's go ETs. We'll have 2 of those. Oh, okay. Can you not populate? So you can just put... Okay. I thought it mirrors it, but obviously it doesn't. 27 ERs, 27 ERs, 27 ER, 27 ERs. I only usually get 1 missile away before I'm shot down anyway, so it's a complete waste of time. Right, livery. I want that lovely little... well, is this like we're in the Matrix? What's with the deja vu? Okay. Very noisy. Okay. Right, let's have a lovely... not Chinese. Let's go... Not Ukrainians. Kazakhstans. Really doesn't matter. Fictional. Chilovsk. Let's go for that one. Right, fuel's up, that's up. Loaded out. Groovy. Why isn't this busy? Everyone's here today. Alright, that's my paint job. I guess it'll do. Oh dear. Well, I'm not that bad. Not much better mine, but... alright then, so we're rearming, reloading. Let's shut the canopy. That's that. Let's get flaps down. That's ready. Let's put lights on. Now here's something, look. What I used to do is look all the way back here. I know I made a video. My last video was really about the ease of use and looking around. But although it is incredibly light and the movement is awesome and free and it's easy to snap about, if you can avoid doing that, you should avoid doing it. So rather than looking all the way now, I just look in the mirror, look. Can you see? And we put the lights on. And we put... Why is the lights not coming on? Oh, I've put the ECM pods on. Well, you'll never know, but it does work very well if you use your mirrors. So here we go then. What's... okay, we're loaded up. Let's get some spooling. Throttles back, throttles back. Alright, that's going up. I don't know what we're going to do. I just kind of want to stay alive. I don't know where we are. Where are we? Are we here? How do you find... What's the button to find where you are? I think we're down there. Alright, so I think we're around here somewhere. There we are, look. There we go. So I guess we'll just fly south or along the coastline and see what happens. Right, we've got fuel being painted already, which is always fun. Canopy's down, flaps are down. Alright, let's just go to these guys and we will get in the air shortly. If I see you, request start up 3. Speak to the old ATC. Request taxi, runway, where are we? What direction are we facing? 33. Oh, missed that. Well, let's just go anyway. Nose wheels on. We're on the rudders. It's in a really bad place until I can get a better desk. 27, so... Oh, where's 27 then? So you want me to go all the way down there? I'm not doing that. I'm just going to jump in here. Don't think there's anything coming. God damn, this is uncomfortable. Alright, off we go. Let's just get in the air. Oh, no, not yet. 220, 230, 250. Alright, we are away. We are away. Flaps up. Gear up. We are away again. Alright guys, sorry about that. That was rather annoying. The server timed out. DCS had an update. And so much for doing it in one take. But we are back in the sky, ready to talk about what I should have been talking about, which is the big screen beyond. Look how good that looks, man. God damn, that looks so good. So here we go then. Can I turn off the RWR because I don't want to be getting painted this whole time. No, you can't turn it off once it's in the air. That's really annoying. And that's a friendly painting me. This is probably not... I've just done a training server because I'm not ready for the big boy servers for a start. Okay, there's nothing around here, so it must be a friendly painting me. Okay, it's got... Oh, I've turned the RWR off. That's good, isn't it? Let's stay a bit lower because we want to take in the scenery, don't we? So 3,000, clouds are at 3,000. Let's try and stay below there then. So the first thing I want to say is, oh god, this looks so good. I've been playing a lot on. We are recording, aren't we? Because we don't want to do that again. I've been playing a lot on these training servers because I'm not really ready for the big boy stuff yet. Particularly because a lot of the multiplayer servers on DCS, the proper ones, you get bans if you do friendly fire. So yeah, and see, I'm still learning the radar and I'm still learning weapons. So I don't want to get banned off the big boy service. So I'm just staying with a little training service for now and having a lovely little time. So the big screen beyond, what do I think? A month on, this looks really good. It looks I mean, it always looks really good, but I don't know. I don't usually fly on these training servers in like dusk. So it's just showing. You see that flight stick, man? It looks so good. Anyway, that's something I want to talk about, actually. The first thing is expectations of having it. A month on living with it. You saw my first... Well, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. My first video I put up a few weeks ago was my first experience with a VR headset, with the Beyond. And you'll see me just for 20 minutes, sitting in the cockpit, not flying, just taking it all in. And that was really, a lot of that I think was VR, because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting the depth. I didn't realise this is how it was going to be. And a month on, until little moments like I've just had there, where it's like, oh dude, this looks so good. That's friendlies. Where you just every now and again, you're just reminded how good it looks. But you kind of start taking it for granted, man. Like, there's nothing near me. Yeah, that is friendly. I'm going to just put the RWR on. Because otherwise, every time that's going to go off, I'm going to be doing some wild moves. Let's get rid of that. So you've got some lovely scenery to look at as well. And so, yeah, you start taking it for granted, man. Like the 3D, the depth, the VR thing is now, I'm just accepted. Like I'm in a cockpit, like yeah, standard. I'm used to being in an SU-27. It's just what I do, mate. And so it's really easy just to kind of forget that bit, because now I'm just involved in the game. I'm learning the game. I'm learning the weapons. I'm learning the radar, RWR, and it's groovy, man. So that's where my focus is right now. And you just every now and again, you just get reminded how awesome this is, and how good it is. And I think the Beyond's, I think that's a great aspect of the Beyond, because it's just done so well for me. Like the comfort, the IPD, I've had no issues with it. Connects every time. Other than me trying to keep the dust off it and cleaning the lenses, that's the only kind of maintenance I've had to do. I've not had to mess with software. I just turned the mic up because I realised I hadn't done that since day one. So now you can actually hear me a bit better than previous videos. And the mic's that good. I'm not even using my Rode NT. My Rode NT mic was like, what are they, like 130 pounds, and the Beyond's, particularly now I've boosted it's just as good. If anything, that sounds a bit tinny. So that's cool. So loving that, loving the little the benefits of the Beyond, and just how it's all just works straight from out the box for me. I know that's not the same for everybody. I know some people have had a lot of problems, maybe not a lot of problems, but one other thing going for Beyond, that what I've realised is that the customer service seems really good. Like, it seems really good. I know there's some delays there and waiting for things, but on the whole, I've not seen any negativity about, about the returns and things. I mean, one guy, I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. He's a racing sim guy, and he was talking about it. He did a good review about it. And, he had 2 dead pixels, IPD wrong, and the face gasket was wrong. So that's like just your trifecta of nightmare scenarios for waiting so long for it as well. I think he waited 6 months for it as well, so that's really annoying. But he's got it all back now. I'm not here to talk about him, but I'm just pointing out that some people have had issues. I'm not one of them. Gasket's awesome, IPD's spot on, everything's sharp, colours are amazing, love the OLEDs. Not going to buy another VR headset unless it has OLED. And that's it really. So that's expectations. It's surpassing it, and I'm digging it, and I'm into the game, and I'm forgotten I've got the headset on. I'm just involved. Look, I've got a lovely little sheet here. I've made a list so I want to talk about. Field of view, right? Comfort, IPD, heat. So what do I think about it? It does get, I guess it gets a little bit warm, but not. I can't even say if it does, to be honest. I mean, what am I noticing now? I guess I noticed that this is a bit dodgy, isn't it? Because I'm flying in fog around mountains. It's not smart. Not fog, it's clouds. Let's go back over that way. Let's get out of here, because I like looking at the lights in the little villages. So what do I think about the heat? Have I noticed it? Have I noticed the fan? That's something else people talked about, was the fan. Excuse me, I picked my nose. Some people were having issues with the fan and how loud it was. Mine's on, I think, 80%. My brightness is on 80%. Again, never had any issues. Heat. I've done some decent sessions, probably a couple of hours. I've not done like a 5 or 6 hour thing, because who has the time for that? But I've done some, 2 hours, 3 hours, and yeah, I've noticed it. It's like, oh yeah, wow, it's pretty hot when I've took it off, but it's not to the point where it's discomfort or distracting, So I don't have a problem with the heat with it. Where's the sea gone? I've lost the sea. What is it? East? What number's east? So, yeah, so heat is not an issue. That's gravy. Right, field of view. I think this is... I don't really like this because... I can't see what's going on. I don't think there's anything this high, though. Oh, shoot. I think I was very close to something then. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, here we go. We're out of it. Did you see that drop down to like 0? Wow, it did as well. Look at that. Rah, man. I think I'm going the right way to look at that sun. God damn, that looks good. Oh no, I'm really going the wrong way. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, we're going this way then. There's the sea. I can see the sea now. God damn, sorry, I just got completely distracted. Where were we? Field of view. Alright, the field of view, what do I think? I've said it in other videos, because this headset's so light, you don't really notice it's on you. Unless, like I've done now, where I've tightened it a little bit too much and I'm feeling it. So, the field of view, I know it's only like 100 or something from what other reviewers have said. I don't know if that's good and bad. I know human vision is what, 180, something like that, so I guess we are missing a lot. I guess I am looking down a toilet roll. If I really think about it, I can see the black surrounds, if I'm really focusing on that, but you know, you're always looking at the image in the middle, so you don't really do that. I think the field of view thing's kind of interesting, in that I was showing you in the previous video how easy it is to snap around and dogfighting, track your targets and looking around in this thing. And I guess if I had a bigger field of view, which even if they increase it 20% in the, you know, in the Beyond Pro or the Beyond 2, whatever they do in the future, or Crystal Pro, the announcement or rumours of that. Let's say they get up to 130, 120 field of view. You know, you're still okay. Maybe as opposed to like right now, you can see the seat, yeah. So you can see the seat there. You can see the tip of the wing, and look at me on the video feed, my positioning in relative to the screen. So maybe with that extra field of view, you know, I only have to look there as opposed to there. But I don't know how big a deal is that. It's not a lot to me. And although it's definitely a nicety, if we could have a bigger field of view, I just think this does what we need it to do right now. You know, I think going forward and for the future for this headset, or for, like I said, for the number 2 version that they might do in 2 or 3 years' time, if they're going to increase the sweet spot, increase the field of view from this level, I think that would be welcome, and I think that would be awesome. But apart from that, if they can keep it around this price point of like £1,000, and just do some like little minor changes, like I've just said, then I think that'll be enough. I think this headset will really take some beating. I know you got the Quest 3, but the resolution's not as good. The displays are not as good. I know it's not much cheaper. It's, what is it, like half the price of this thing. It doesn't have a display port, so there's compromises there. There's compromises with all the headsets, man. But I think this one is really there. I think it's really nailed it, and I can't see it being beaten for some time. I know the Vision Pro's out. I know we've got 4K OLEDs coming to the Crystal Pro, and that's going to be super exciting. But even if you give me an option and said, okay, you can have the prototype of the Beyond 2, and it's going to have 4K OLED with a bigger field of view, 4K OLED, bigger field of view. Like, what more could you want? And we're going to keep it in a similar form factor. Maybe it increases 10%, so you're not going to notice it. Then you're not going to get it for this price. It's not going to be £1,000. It's probably going to be £2,000 or £1,800 if they're going to go to the Apple Vision 4K OLED micro screens. I said that in a complete wrong order, but you understand the words that I said, and that's the main thing. And so, even if they can deliver that, and it's, by the way, it's not just the extra £1,800 you're probably going to be paying for a Beyond 2 with 4K and micro OLEDs. I'm supposed to be doing a month review of this headset, but I've kind of said enough, and there's not really a lot to say. I'm really pleased with it. It's still really good. But in the future going forward, even if they want to improve that, I can't see how they can without really upping the price. And then even then, this is sharp. This does everything I need it to do. So it would be a real pickle to decide if that's what you want to do. Say if they gave you a micro OLED 4K with a bigger field of view, but it's going to cost you £2,000. like, this is still there, man. Like, you'd have to really, really think about taking that upgrade. And the same with the crystal. I know they're going for that now. They're going to try and take that kind of jump in the market and try and snatch that, because Apple doesn't really work for PCs. So I know the Crystal Pro is going to try and take that market, but it's still going to be, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it for $2,000, to be honest. If the VR1, which doesn't use micro OLEDs, is what, $4,000? If Apple's is $4,000, like the Crystal, what's Crystal going to be? 3, 2.5? Like, is it going to be sub 2? I don't think so. And so you're in a different realm of pricing then. I get it, we're all in this hobby, we all dig it, but it's much easier to find like 500 quid for a Quest 3 or $1,000 for this, as opposed to finding 3 or 4 grand for headsets, man. Like, that's like big money. That's a different game, man. And so, and that's really my point on this Beyond, like how good it is, and the fact that I think it's going to be here to stay, other than the odd little, you know, slight improvements they might do over the years. Like, this is just ticking the boxes that you really want from it, man. You know, it's really cool. And so, you know, a month in, there's no real negatives I can say. Like I said, the only thing I've pointed out is the field of view thing, whereas if it was a little bit better, I wouldn't have to lean around so much. But because it's so light, it's not the end of the world if I have to do it, you know, during a dogfight. So that's it. So take that with you and have a lovely day and a lovely week. And thanks for all the comments. Interesting to what your thoughts are. And I'm going to try and shoot some missiles now and have a little bit of fun. I don't even know where we are. Where are we? Oh dear, look, I've lost my keyboard. Someone stole my keyboard. There we go. Okay, we're not too far away then, so we'll just head north. Cool, man. All right.